We didn't have a huge warehouse which is today. So we didn't have this type of cost of operation. So cost was very low. It was more like one-man show and having 4-5 people around me and putting things in place. But now today the team is 600, so it's a big responsibility.
Sure it is, but you know, this is something I like to ask entrepreneurs all the time, that when you're starting with an idea which hasn't been heard of before, or your business model is unique, how difficult is it getting people on board and getting people to trust you, be part of your team?
It is very challenging, I think, and it's a learning curve at the same time. When I started, I thought that people who are from the big brands, and they will be able to come and put things into place, and they will be able to come and create the company. We did that. We picked the best people from the industry, asked them, requested them to come and join us. They came in. But within a period of time, we realized that they are very good followers. They can follow things. They cannot create. So I think creating breed is different. Entrepreneurship is required when you are a small company. You require a lot of entrepreneurs to come and firefight and create a system, create the process. After things roll, yes, all the qualified people come who can follow and then take things forward.
I mean, it must have happened pretty nicely when you put it all together, because there you had the purchasing power of the consumer growing, and the loot was also growing side by side.
Right.
Also because of, you know, the media boom, consciousness about brand, fashion, that happened in a big way. So that must have helped you.
I think the biggest help came in last 1.5 years when the slowdown happened. What happens is when you get less money, then you have very limited options to buy from. So when you had less money in multi-brand store, we were one of the guys who customers are looking at, you know, you pay less and get more. And even the property prices came down during this time. Some level of manpower, good talented manpower at a reasonable price you could get. So all this has made some sense in the company.
The slowdown did have a silver lining, though there were days when Jay wondered if he'd made the right choice. He had no academic knowledge of the business he was taking on. But winning warriors like him tend to find their way out of problems almost as quickly as they slip into them.
For a telephone, you have to pay as high as 2 lakh rupees investment because of the wiring which you have to pull in.
Hear his story after the break. Setting up over 140 retail stores in 75 cities in less than 6 years can't be simple. While the idea of being a multi-brand discount retail store is unique in itself, this rapid expansion has a lot to do with the fact that the force behind the loot, Jay Gupta, likes to get his hands dirty with the minutest problems of his business. And to get a sense of the day-to-day challenges he faces and the solutions he comes up with, we joined Jay on a trip to his warehouse located 2 hours away on the outskirts of Mumbai.
We generate purchase orders, our merchandiser goes and buys from the brand.
Right.
And in the purchase order we mention everything, discount, brand, everything, and the goods come in this condition.
All
so
right.
this is the Adidas product which is come in sealed packed condition, and from there what we do is we have to take it inward in the system. So we open the cartons like this, and there is already a European barcode. If you see here, there is already a barcode here. So
Right.
we just take it in the system like this, and he inverts it. And then it comes inside the system. And after this, we try to
But are the products sort of checked before they're taken into the system? I mean,
It is
when does
checked
the
at-
quality control happen?
The quality control happens at 2 locations. One in the factory when we are selecting the goods. So our QC guy goes and selects everything. And once it comes here, there is done a random checking. Okay.
Okay.
If it matches, it's fine. If it doesn't matches, then it gets rejected. It doesn't come here at all.
Okay.
So it is on the
So it
ground
doesn't
floor.
get inside your
Right.
system.
And once it comes into our system, then we put this discount stickers after the barcode as well. So this is the 25% on Nike product off. So once this is done, from here.
And of course the discount is already decided once you're placing the purchase order.
Yes,
so all that's already
yeah. It depends on our negotiation skill. If we negotiate it well, we give a higher discount.
Okay.
And if our margins are very low, then we give a minimum 25%.
Okay,
So,
I also wanted to ask that do the brands which are selling their products to you also give you a discount because maybe they are doing away with older season clothes?
Yes, in some merchandise, yes, it does happen.
Okay.
Also because they have assorted goods, like you'll find only in one size, or you might get only in one color. So then they give us a very huge discount, around 60 to 70%, in which we try and pass to the consumer anything between 25 to 60%.
So basically, Jay buys merchandise that brands have little worth for. He gets a good price either because of that or because he buys in bulk with cash down payments. He calculates his margins and passes on benefits to customers in the form of discounts. It's a win-win situation. Brands make some money from merchandise they would have not generated revenue from, and customers are happy with the discount they get at the loot. But Jay has to exercise much caution before he passes products from other brands to his stores.
क्या check करते हो? Proper कैसे check करते हो? But कैसे मालूम पड़ता है जैसे ये faded है कि खराब है कि अच्छा है? ये अच्छा है. तो आपने और कौन सा माल reject कौन सा किया देखो जरा.
Ensuring that merchandise is brought to customers in the best condition is a challenge. Training staff engaging their efficiency is part of the everyday operations for Jay.
See, end of the day, when you come here, then you see that if there is anything which is stuck and they are not able to take a call, or anything which they are not able to communicate, probably once you physically see, then you understand the pain point. Like how many times, at times we have faced a challenge saying that, okay, one person can do in 1 hour probably 1,000-piece invert. So we at times try and do mock ourselves and see whether we can do it 1,000 or we can do more.
More than that.
So all that things.
So you come here, get your own hands dirty once in a while.
So that you know that okay, what they are talking is right or wrong, or that speed is correct, or you can improve upon that. Today also, if you see, there is almost 1 lakh piece which is outside the system, which is out of the system, and inside the system is around 3 lakh pieces. So 1 lakh piece means not less than 3 to 4 crore rupees, and 3 lakh piece means not less than at least 12 crore rupees merchandise which is inside. So it is a huge amount which is involved here. The faster it moves to the floor, the faster we are able to recover the merchandise money.
And of course, power cuts are something that you have to deal with.
This is part and parcel of it.
And power cuts are just one pothole in a road that makes a very bumpy ride.